Welcome, curious minds, to a world of knowledge and discovery. Welcome, everyone, to our latest video where we'll be exploring Charge. Charge is the fourth studio album by American comedy rock band Aquabats, released on June 7, 2005 by Nitro Records. Following a nearly 6-year semi-hiatus which resulted in numerous line-up changes, Charge was the Aquabats' first studio album to showcase the band's radical shift in sound, featuring a reduced 5-member line-up and a reinvented musical style of new wave-influenced rock and punk music. Released to largely positive reviews and several successful international tours, Charge effectively revitalized the Aquabats' then stalling career into the new century. Prepare yourself for an in-depth analysis of overview in this section. Following their dismissal from Golden Voice Records in 2000, the Aquabats entered a lengthy period of relative inactivity, bringing much of their touring and recording plans to a standstill and resulting in the eventual departure of several of the band's key members, including the loss of their once prominent horn section. In 2004, the Aquabats independently released the EP Yo! Check Out This Ride, in an attempt to generate label interest, successfully signing to Nitro Records later in the year and commencing work on a new studio album in the fall. Despite this fortuitous turn of events, the band was still uncertain of their future following their semi-hiatus and radical shift in line-up. Singer Christian Jacobs, the MC Bat Commander, later commented that the band thought Charge would possibly be their final album together. While the lyricism of Charge continues in the typical Aquabats tradition of comedic self-referential narratives and pop culture and geek culture-oriented satire, the music introduced a bold new sound for the band, featuring a predominant focus on guitar and keyboard-driven rock, punk and Dido-influenced new wave rather than the ska-driven eclecticism of their earlier albums. Notably, Charge was the first Aquabats studio album not to feature brass instruments. Indeed, one of the most remarked upon aspects of the album by reviewers. In a 2006 interview, Jacobs stated that the band attempted to write a saxophone solo into one of the album's songs but ultimately felt it sounded too out of place. Charge would be the final Aquabats album to feature longtime guitarist Corey Pollitt Chainsaw as an official member, as he would eventually leave the band in 2006 as a result of their increased touring activity interfering with his day job. However, until the Aquabats Super Show solidified the Aquabats image as a 5-piece unit in 2012, Pollitt continued to perform with the band as a second guitarist at their California shows and contributed guitar tracks to their subsequent studio material. Brace yourself for a deep dive into release and promotion as we explore its impact and relevance in our evolving narrative. On April 1, 2005, Charge was announced for release in 2 months' time. Alongside this, the album's track listing and artwork, Adam of Fashion Zombies, was posted online. They offered a contest that whoever could get their local radio station to play the song would win an all-expenses-paid dinner with the Aquabats. The prize was claimed after a fan got the song airtime on Los Angeles KROQ-FM and was taken to TGI Fridays. Charge, planned for release on June 14, 2005 through Nitro Records, before it was released a week earlier on June 7. It charted modestly upon release, reaching on Billboard's top heat seekers. Copies of the album were packaged with Aquabats trading cards featuring pictures of the band and song lyrics. Although the cards were produced in sets of 13, each CD came with only 2, with an insert humorously instructing fans to buy more CDs in order to collect them all. In promotion of the album, the music video for Fashion Zombies was released online on July 13, 2005, and on September 23, 2005, the Aquabats made their debut appearance on national television on the program Attack of the Show, performing Fashion Zombies. And nerd alert. Let's now shift gears and explore touring through a critical lens, uncovering its strengths and weaknesses. In June and July 2005, the Aquabats embarked on a 12-week tour of the US, dubbed the Teenage Pajamas from Outer Space Tour, which was supported by the Epoxies and the Phenomenits. Following this, they toured in August 2005 with the Eliners, the Phenomenits and Time Again. In October 2005, they supported The Offspring for 9 shows in Japan, which was followed by the Good to Go tour in the UK with Never Heard of It, Army of Freshmen and Sonic Boom 6. In December 2005, the band played a short series of holiday shows with Valiant Thor and Goons of Doom. In May 2006, following the album's reissue, the Aquabats went on the This Better Work or We Are Dead tour, with Streetlight Manifesto and No Trigger supporting the West Coast dates and Whole Wheat Bread and the Agrolites supporting the East Coast. In January 2007, the band announced they were finally wrapping up their touring to start work on a new studio album, performing their last show at the Glass House Club in Pomona on January 27, where they played Charge in its entirety. In this section, we'll be shedding light on reception and its impact on our understanding of the subject. Critical reaction to Charge was generally positive, with many reviewers praising the Aquabats' transition in genre. Johnny Loftus of Allmusic gave the album 4 stars out of 5, remarking that the band had refocused its musical and ideological attack during the 6 years since their previous studio album. Intact are the pop references, zany in-jokes, and Batman villain fetishism, but Charge is much more rewarding musically. It doesn't loiter awkwardly between punk, pop, ska, and broad humor. It keeps the pressure on with a catchy guitar and keyboard-driven blend of anthemic choruses and appropriately squawky elements. A review on IGN also complimented this shift in style, writing the neo-new wave result is superbly effective, especially considering the band's campy, Saturday morning cartoon feel. Tim O'Neill of Pop Matters also commented on the band's change of sound, writing that the Aquabats' current strategic manifesto bears a strong resemblance to some of No Doubt's great late-period tactical accomplishments, especially on portions pertaining to the plague of fashion zombies, and the propaganda manifesto Look at Me, I'm a Winner. Ironically, considering their near-wholesale abandonment of the strategy, the greatest victory on Charge comes on the only battle to utilize the almost totally discredited ska force to full effect. The ebullient way to slide is Jesse Robb of Punk Music, though giving the album a 4 out of a possible 5 stars, lamented the album's lack of ska music but ultimately praised the Aquabats' humor, noting, I guess as long as the Aquabats are around, I won't be able to escape their siren song of defiance. Strictly for the music, this album has the catchiest damn hooks I've heard in a long time. It's poppy as hell, and it definitely shows the progression of the band. You really are going to be missing out on a lot if you let this pass by you. Brace yourself for an in-depth analysis as we navigate through special 1-year anniversary edition and its far-reaching implications. In June 2006, the Aquabats released a tongue-in-cheek first anniversary reissue of Charge, featuring 3 previously unreleased bonus tracks from the original recording sessions, a DVD and brand new album art by artist Brandon Bird. Printed in a limited run, the anniversary reissue was made available only through the Aquabats website and live shows. With our foundation established, it's time to explore DVD contents and its relevance to our overarching theme. How about Charge? A 45-minute documentary on the making of the album, featuring a track-by-track commentary by the Aquabats. Fashion Zombies. Music video, with optional audio commentary by the Aquabats and producer Justin Lyon. Behind the Ski Nesters, behind-the-scenes footage of the making of the Fashion Zombies. Music video. Charge. Photoshoot, behind-the-scenes footage of that album cover photoshoot. Charge. Web teasers, a collection of in-studio teaser trailers promoting the album. Trading card photo gallery. Now, we shift our focus to track listing, a topic that deserves our attention. All songs written by the Aquabats. Get ready for an enlightening exploration as we dig into charts and understand its role in the broader context. Year chart position 2005 Heatseekers 21 2005 Independent albums 30. As we progress, let's zoom in on the Aquabats and examine its role in shaping our overall narrative. The MC Bat Commander vocals, Crash Matarson bass, vocals, Chainsaw Viking Axe guitar, Jimmy the Robot keyboards, vocals, Ricky Fitness drums, percussion, sequencing, vocals. Let's now shift our focus to production and explore the ways in which it shapes our perspective. Produced, engineered, and mixed by Cameron Webb. Mastered by Gene Grimaldi at Oasis Mastering, Studio City, California. Recorded at Maple Studios in Santa Ana, California and Grandmaster Recorders in Hollywood, California. Don't forget to check out my other videos for more valuable content.